Hi, my Gemini Rising friends. Sandra from ForYourG.com. Here today to do your monthly tarot and oracle card reading for August of 2021. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to your August forecast. I have one quick announcement. I'm changing the order in which I record these videos, so this month will be Leo. However, it's only because it's the Leo birthday season. Beginning in September, I'm going to do a little bit of a competition. The sign, the zodiac sign that gets the most liked videos, I will start with that video first, that sign first, and then second most likes, and so on and so forth. Okay, let's get to your reading. First house, foundations and achievements, where you're at right now. This is the Ten of Cups card. In traditional tarot, it means happy family, happy life. You could have just come back from a long weekend or a vacation or something like that, and you're still feeling happy about it. This is also a real estate purchase card. You could be buying, selling, or making some sort of real estate transaction. Now, this energy feels short-lived to me here, and for two reasons. Number one, it's in the first house, and whatever's in the first house usually ushers out very quickly. But you are being told to have patience here. So let me just say this. If this is some sort of real estate transaction contract, you're going to need to have some extra patience to work out the details here. Okay? Wow, this is a great message in your second house of money and your stuff. Okay, prosperity begins. Planting the seed for what you're about to reap, sow and reap. However, this card means 90% of the time a small business idea, or in the second house it could also be an investment that starts out small. This could be a side gig you've got going on. This could be a home-based business, or like I said, this could be like maybe a penny stock or a penny crypto or some other small investment. Now, you have business venture in the second house. So the bottom of this card says trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So this combo together is big time. You are getting a mirrored message twofold. Big time, big time. If you haven't already started this new idea, whatever this is, career opportunity, business idea, investment, please do so as soon as you possibly can. That's a major green light. And again, this is not something brand new that you haven't thought about as you were watching this reading. This has been something that you've been considering, or perhaps the planning phase of it has been in the works for quite some time now. Moving on in your third house represents brother, sister. So anyone that you would consider a brother or sister, moving on is them coming out of the darkness into the light. It is the Eight of Cups in traditional tarot. They could be on a journey as well, or leaving something, a relationship, a job for something else. What is the advice card behind this? Assertiveness. So this is them, your brother or sister, taking control and responsibility for their own actions, but they're also holding others accountable as well. So congratulations to them. A little bit of a rough ride here at home where you live. So triumph is like riding into into a battle of war. Yes, you will get something out of this. However, there might be some emotional or word sparring amongst your family members, whomever you live with, or someone that could be visiting you at your home. The advice card is express your individuality. So it's funny that your sibling would get this assertiveness, and then we have this I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I'm thinking of my cousin who's a Gemini and these colors on this card. So this card depicts a lady from the Red Hat Society. Do you see her red hat and her purple dress? So she is flaunting it, right? And The Geminis have no problem with their wild, or as my grandmother would say, loud color clothing that they wear. And I'm laughing because my cousin loves these loud colors. And the last time I checked, her paint color was orange, like burnt orange in her living room, and she had a white Christmas tree, pure white Christmas tree. So when I say express your individuality, typically the Geminis have no problem doing that, but for some reason you guys seem to want to hold back in expressing that individuality when it comes to your own home, and it could be because you have a house guest or something like that. But nevertheless, the cards are saying carry on with your Gemini twin self. Okay. 5th house, Shadow. Shadow is the moon card in traditional tarot. The Gemini might not feel like going out and partying, if you can believe that, in the month of August. There could be some sort of mild depression or perhaps lower energy vibration that you're feeling. What can you do about this? They're saying there's some sort of diet change that you need to make here. All right, so this is usually either cutting back or eliminating a certain food substance that does not make you feel well, but perhaps you love to eat it. So it could be anything. It could be dairy, it could be meat, it could be a certain kind of vegetable, it could be gluten. Whatever makes you feel bad, they're telling you to stay away from in the food category. Okay, 6th house of work and health. You have patience here. So patience is going to be required at this time. It doesn't feel like the Geminis are getting everything that they want when it comes to work and health in August, but it's okay. This too shall pass. A lot of what's happening here is you're not being vocal about what you want, and I feel like it has to do more with like delegation at work. For those of you working, and for those of you that aren't working and you have a health issue, again, I feel like there's an element of being vocal about it, asking people, going to doctors, going to the right specialist, maybe going to an alternative doctor, something like that, if the Western medicine can't figure out, and, you know, that's happening, it seems like, more often than not these days. So if this is a health concern, make sure you're getting to the bottom of it with a medical professional. Okay, we need to talk about this. 7th house. Solar plexus chakra. 7th house rules your primary partnerships, relationships, and for those of you that have business partnerships, this is talking to your business partnership. Now, solar plexus chakra is the card of, for me as a reader, the panic button phobia, breathing into a paper bag card. Something is triggering you within this relationship to have a panic attack and possibly have a freak out. However, whatever presents itself in this relationship in this regard this month, it is pushing you in a new but solid direction. And I'm saying this here because look at the advice card. We have perfect timing. My phone just buzzed. Did you hear that? It's not an accident or a coincidence. This card says this is the right time for you to move forward. Now, let me just say this. If the Gemini is having some cold feet in a relationship, and he or she is having a double clutching and maybe not wanting to commit, not wanting to take it a step further, not wanting to fix the relationship, something like that, then you have your message here, perfect timing. This timing is right for you. Now, it could be, and this is, I'm talking to a very small percentage of you, if this is like the final straw that breaks the camel's back on a relationship, that pushes you away from this person, then that too is in divine timing. Do you see that? So it all depends on where you're at in this relationship with the partnership. 8th house. 8th house rules intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, and the source of your significant other's income, if you guys have that. This is another patient card. This is like a pause, planning. Do not make any major moves here. It's not a good idea to initiate a lawsuit right now. If you are in the midst of a tax or legal issue, then extra patience is required because there's something that's working itself out. They're working behind the scenes for you right now. Your guides, your angels, your heavenly helpers. Also, for those of you that have issues in the Department of Intimacy, same story there, but good news. Your wish is being granted. Although this does have an element of divine timing, again, they are working behind the scenes to develop, I'm hearing, the outcome that you're asking for. And the bottom of this card, I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. What you've asked for is coming true. In fact, I feel like this needs to be for those of you that do affirmations, this would be a perfect affirmation. So in the morning, say, that which I have asked for is now coming true. And repeat it over and over again as many times as you possibly can to speed up your manifestation. 9th house, travel and education. For those of you that are in school, or for those of you that have booked a trip or will go on a trip soon, throat chakra says, speak up for yourself. Someone may be trying to railroad you into going on a trip with them, or they have this, you decide to go on a trip with this person and they hand you this really weird itinerary and you're just like, I don't do itinerary, I'm on vacation. And check this out, you guys actually pulled the holiday card in the vacation spot. I can't make this up. I don't think we've ever pulled the holiday card in the vacation spot. I've used this fairy deck any number of times in these video readings, especially because I love this deck so much. The answer that you're looking for can be found during a vacation, a retreat, or a holiday getaway. But you do need to speak your mind, or there is a conversation that you've been meaning to have with this person, either at your destination or the person that you're traveling with. So keep that in mind, Gemini. Your 10th house, conflict and defeat. 10th house rules the career, also rules your mother. For some of you, your mother's going to be showing up here. You could have a sort of a spat with your mother this month. And if that's the case, you are advised to take the high road. This could also be someone in your job or career-related activities. Again, take the high road. Do not engage in an argument with this person. Your desire is within reach here. So, if you've been working on some sort of goal, either with your mother, or perhaps your mother's been working on this goal, that's possible too. She may also have a spat with someone, so this could be talking about her and another person, certainly. Depends on your relationship with your mother. However, desire within reach tells me that if you engage in the argument, you don't want this relationship to downward spiral because it's going to change the outcome of how soon you can reach this goal, whatever this is. And especially if this is career related, file this away and remember it when the argument pops up. 11th house is your children. For those of you that don't have children, this is talking about your best friend or close friend, mental conflict. So they are confused, and typically it's because someone is throwing them mixed signals, or perhaps they don't know what to do because they don't know what decision to make. This could have to do with them selecting a major in their school, major and minoring. Not quite, there's scattered energy here. What do we have for the advice card? Walk away. Okay, so this is talking about walking away from toxic relationships or situations. So it could be that this person that they need to walk away from is toxic, and that's what's causing the confusion right now, because perhaps they love this person or they like them a lot, but yet it's not a match. Okay? I very much dislike having to be the one to relay that information, especially to a younger person, because they never believe me until hindsight is 20/20. And God only knows how many months or perhaps years it will take them to figure that out. But they always come back to me and say, I should have listened to you, Sandra. And you could be that person that they're saying, I should have listened to you. Okay. 12th house. 12th house is what's about to manifest. Look forward in 3 months from now. So we're talking November of 2021, emotional withdrawal. This could be you taking another vacay. Long weekend near a body of water, perhaps. But most of all, it's you taking some time out for self-reflection and some meditation. You'll also be wanting to get some exercise in if you guys aren't already doing that. I feel like this is going to elevate your energy and give your body the much needed boost and lift during the winter months. If you can do that, always consult a doctor if you're planning a new exercise routine. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video and share it with your other Gemini friends whom you think it might help. Many blessings to you, Gemini.